comes Alchemy. 3 for 36. A big wind up and swing, but it's a dot ball. Harrow, the new batsman, now facing Alchemy. The successful bowler. Slightly short punch through the covers. They turn and chase it. It'll be Bentley who picks up, but not before the batsman come back for 2. And well picked up by Mitchell. 2 to Harrow and get him on his way.
McDougall to all his last allocated over for his spell. At the Roger end to Garvey. Not out. Kazi on 18. Looks for goods, but he'll have to keep going to be able to set a good target for Panton to chase and Marq to win. And edge.
A tumbling save there by
Balding. But no runs conceded.
It's been a tidy spell from McDougall. Only the 7 runs from it.
The keeper will be who will take his end after this over. One of the turners, maybe bring Buckman back on. It'll be interesting to see which strategy is selected. And worked away to fine leg and light throw from Gilmore, nothing aggressive, so a single there to Cuz. Taking out square leg, putting in a deep mid wicket. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Expecting some fireworks perhaps.
Into the bowling, it's going to be George at the pavilion end. With his left arm Chinaman. Pretty normal field, no one in close except for the slip. And only deep person is the square leg point. Fine legs seem to be out-ish.
They got the mid wicket, don't you? Right there.
Yes. Mid wicket's the only real deep fielder. There's deepish point, deepish mid wicket, deepish fine leg. But that's really it.
Surely. That's what we're all saying. Surely. That's not deep.
It'll be interesting to see what Kazi does to George. Will he just work him away for ones? There's ones down on the leg side. Opting to block so far.
Just having a good look. Just seeing if there's going to be any turn on this pitch. Wet but now drying.
And a single there. I made the comment earlier in my pitch report that probably most of the sand has been washed away. It'll take a while before the bowler's footmarks bring the sand back onto the pitch to make it turn. And oh, excellent shot there. Just stood back and just flicked it away to the point boundary where they get 2. At the other end, it's going to be Bellingham, leg and off spin.
Just a message to anyone coming to the ground. The police have informed us that the car park has now been closed. So you'll have to make alternate arrangements, perhaps the train or bus.
So, a little bit of an outfield for Bellingham, not as much attacking. He's got leg slip, a slip, and short mid-wicket. But the regulation fielders are out-ish more than for George. And they'll also have a deep mid-wicket. And swept away. Nice little shot there. By, is it Kazi? Yes. He goes on to more runs. Another single there.
Will Bellingham throw this one up? Perhaps not. Harrow has shown it. Well, he has thrown it up, and there's the... Thought Harrow might look to go on the aggressive. Again thrown up. punched hard into the ground. But
Harrower opting the one shirt method.
I think he's still got 2 shirts on now. I think he's come out with a jumper and 2 shirts. He's removed the jumper, but he's clearly got 2 shirts on at the moment. George. Round the corner again by Cars. He likes that shot.
And a big full tosser.
Called no ball. That's interesting.
A huge full tosser and easily hit away by Kazi just for the one. Alright.
And 1 for the no ball.
I would have thought they would have gone for 2. George is definitely tossing them up, so plenty of air.
It's going to be a long over. Ooh.
Strategy format. What would it be?
No idea. That's another extra.
And another excellent shot there. Come back to 3. Bellingham to bowl his second over at the Roger end. And a full toss hit away, and they'll come back for 2. And another run. And they'll come back for 2. Yes. We're getting a little bit desperate for the captain. Mitchell needs to think of a plan. Nice ball there for Bellingham. More strategy talking. These spinners are causing him a bit of concern. Change of bowling. George's bowling was a little bit expensive. 2 overs, none. That's 10, so Bentley's coming back into the attack. And whipped away. And will they come back for the second? Yes, they will. Oh, nicely hit. Down a fine leg for 2 more. No, they're going for the 3, and they'll make it. Kukoswi was out, bowled by Bentley for 4. Stevens was LBW Alchemade for 12. Alan Yao was caught by balding the bowling of Bentley for 0. And Kazi and Harrower are in right now. George was taking an attack, but Bellingham stays in. 2 overs for 7 runs. We see interesting how he bowls now.
What did he really expect?
And 1 run to deep point. Backward point. 1 run to deep mid wickets. Harrower, who's on strike, is on 12. Kazi, on the non-striker's end, is on 30. Run rate of 2.5 runs and over after 25 overs, so because of the rain there's no permitted overs, so they can go as fast as they want, for as long as they want. Three for 63 overs. Bellingham, none for 9 off 3. Bentley, none up 2 for 13 off 7th. Bellingham to continue. And to continue tossing it up. And a full toss, hit away for 2. Kazi goes to 32. It's been an excellent innings by him, especially against the seamers when he just whipped them away constantly. Bentley is 8th over. Oh, and an excellent shot there. He's really been holding himself back, Harrower, and then just a slashing cover drive. Just saved in the bounce before the boundary by George. More runs there. Big outside edge. And 2 more to Harrower. Nice fielding there by Gilmore at short fine leg. Swept straight to him. Fast, but he saved it. And that will go away for 4. One more to Kazi. The man's gone all the way down to the fence. Now, Bellingham in his final over. None for 15 in the 29th over. The Roger. Nicely beat, nicely twice there. Bentley to Kazi. And, alright. Harrower on 20, Kazi 33. 74 in the 30th over. This partnership really is frustrating the bowlers, and it's building a very solid score for the Milparkians. And Mitchell and all of the Panton need to think of a way to end it, and end it soon. Well, Bellingham bowled his spell of 5 overs, so back in the attack is Gilmore. He's got figures of none for 6 off 5 at the Roger end. And an excellent shot there. Tremendous. The slow outfield won't take it to the boundary, but they'll get a couple. That's 3 they'll get. Bentley to bowl his last over. Of course, he gets to bowl some more overs tomorrow. It's a matter of how much time left in today to when he should be bowling. Pick outside edge, and they'll get 3. 3 more to Kazi. And another shot through the 3rd man region. Just the one this time. And that's the end of Kazi. Well, went for the whip, crossed and popped it up to square leg. The end of that. for Kazi. An excellent knock. New batsman to the crease. I don't know his name. Bentley into bowl. Laster. And he'll get off the mark straight away. No. Bit of a mix up, but not costly. One run. No, they're going for the second, so 2 more to Harold. Oh!
Was it a stick?
That sounded like a...
Sounded good from here, but no appeal.
Obviously something involving the pads.
We'll just pan upwards. Let's take a look at those threatening clouds.
Oh yes, they don't look very good at all. There very well could be some rain later on today. See them up there. Gilmore in at the Roger end in his second spell. Very tidy figures, but wicketless so far.
Bentley's been the destroyer.
And oh, dear me. Head up in the air, wasn't caught, and conceded a few extra runs. That is Ashley Powell. So
2 runs to Harrower.
looks like they're trying to hide Ashley Howlett by putting him onto the offside. Score is 4 for 87 off 33. In for his second spell, McDougall with the figures of none for 8 off 5. So, and sounds like the rain's coming back. So, it's not long before the end of this match. Welcome back our South Australian viewers to catch the last quarter of an hour or so of this match before the F Troop Grand Final, though it might not start on time because of this rain that's just come up. May take some time before we get underway. Of course, we'll be broadcasting the whole thing on Channel 8 Cricket. McDougall.
Channel 8.
McDougall at the pavilion end.
Oh, a missed chance.
This chance and 1 run at
One run
fly
to
slip.
McMaster. He's off the mark.
Not the greatest of fashions.
Second chance put down by Mitchell today.
Yes. First one was in the first over, and now second one. He doesn't look happy, but maybe it was a tough one. McDougall in. And sweep, and that'll go away. And George will pick it up. You can see the rain, and you can pick it up on the camera. And this is really desperate here. Oh no, this is bad. And they're going off. Well, it's not a good idea. It really is pouring down here. And this probably will be the end of the day's play. So at the end of day 1, in the semi-final of under-14 ones between Panton Hill and Mill Park at Panton Hill won the toss, elected to field. The score is, at stumps, 3 for 89 off 34 overs. Kokovsky was bowled by Bentley for 4, Stevens was LBW Alchemade for 12, Alan Yao was caught by Balding off Bentley for 0, and Kazi was caught by Gilmore off Bentley for 39. Harrower was not out 27, and McMaster is not out 1. The score, full end of day 1 of 34 overs. The F Troop semi-final is about to start. I'll see you there on Channel 8. Until then, bye for now. Ciao! No.